this week's MVP segment on High School Cube News. I'm Beth Long at Whitney Young Magnet High School, where there are plenty of talented hoops prospects, but this week we are featuring Paul White, who's headed to Georgetown. All right, Paul, coming up very quickly is the Chicago Elite Classic this weekend. What are you most excited about as a team for this event?
Well, the Elite Classic is something that one of our coaches, our main coach, Coach Slaughter, he started it up with the Simeon coach, Rob Smith. And, you know, ever since then last year, you know, it's been a big deal for Whitney Young as a program. You know, it's our first game of the year. It's against a very good team. You know, we're looking forward to it, and we're, you know, hoping that we come out with a win.
And speaking of talented Chicago teams, Young is definitely one of them, if maybe not the best one this season. You guys have high expectations. How are you going to live up to them?
Well, you know, coming in this year, we have 5 seniors, including myself, you know, that's been through the trenches just about. You know, we've experienced heartbreak, you know, losing to Simeon in the playoffs. And, you know, it was a tough loss for us because we had high expectations last year. And, you know, right now, this year, we're looking to finish it out. You know, last year we won a city championship against Morgan Park. And, you know, but once again, we ended up coming up short in the state playoffs. So this year, we want to look to get a state championship. You know, as far as handling the expectations, you know, we're just dealing with them day by day, you know, just trying to work hard in practice and really not listening to other people.
And you've had a lot of time to mature and develop as a player. Just how much has your game changed?
I would probably say, you know, my game has taken very huge steps. Just the maturity level, you know, just being able to understand what my team needs from me and able to apply it to the games.
And it seems like something that was very important to you in your college decision was not just, hey, this school is a big name. It was, hey, this school is going to be good for me. It's going to be good for my family. What were some other things that were key in that decision?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that I was comfortable in whatever environment that I ended up in, because I feel like since I'm coming from home, a place that I've been 18 years, you know, I want to be able to go to another environment where I feel like it's home. And I just didn't want to feel like that I was out of place anywhere. I wanted to be able to get along with the coaches, the players. You know, I wanted to see if the school had, say if I were to stop playing basketball, you know, if I could still be successful with a diploma coming from there, or a degree, speaking in high school terms. But yeah, so, I mean, you know, like those type of things played a huge role in my decision.
And rewinding back to this summer on the AAU circuit, you broke your arm, right?
Yes.
Which you had quite a nice scar on it.
A beautiful scar. Something that I will always cherish.
Because you don't have an option, right?
Right.
But your recovery seemed to have gone along pretty speedily, and you're back to 100% now, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, that injury, a lot of people thought I was going to be out for the whole year because, you know, it was a compound fracture. So for all the viewers that may not know what that means, just imagine Kevin Ware. So bone came out, basically. And I know a lot of people may not want to hear that, but, you know, I never really got down about the injury, which is something that I'm very proud of.
And as you develop as an athlete and as a prospect and a player all around, there are guys that are younger that look up to you. So what kind of legacy and lesson do you want to leave for them? I
just want to be able to, you know, for kids that'll come into the program next year, to just to be proud to be a Whitney Young Dolphin. I really don't have much to say because I'm not really much of a, I guess, a cocky person when it comes to that. I mean, I feel like that, you know, the legacy that I would love to leave would be something that, you know, people can remember for ages. But, you know, if that doesn't end up happening, I'm perfectly fine with just having my name on a banner under a state championship up there. So, you know, I mean, you know, that's where my head is. Well, thanks again, Paul. Once again, Paul White from Whitney Young is this week's MVP on High School Cube News. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's.